Mario Brothers, all that shit. So anyway, and also the inconsistency in the direction is another thing, and also it's just lazy filmmaking. There are music cues in this movie and songs that have been used in dozens of other movies. There's nothing original about it. Ridley Scott gets the era wrong at times, like when the movie takes place, he's using songs that either weren't made at that time or were 10 years old and were not hip to be played at that time. Like his choice of soundtrack is obvious. Everything about this movie is lazy and obvious, and just seemed to me like, all right, whatever. Put Blondie in this scene, and let's put a classical piece that's used in ketchup commercials in this scene. Every decision that Ridley Scott's made is easy and lazy, and seems to me like an AD came up to him and said, "Hey, we got to have something for this scene." He's like, "I don't care. Just put some shit in there. Let the actors scream. Let Al Pacino sign his name hammily, and it'll be great." The result is awful. The result is a genuinely terrible movie. It's over 2.5 hours long. I'm not really sure who the audience is for this thing. On the Ryan Murphy level, it's maybe not as bad as Impeachment, but it's certainly not as entertaining, because it's just not, So in Lady Gaga, again, accent is terrible. Performance is just bad for the first 2/3 and laughingly awful for the final third. Adam Driver tries the best he can, but the script is so bad and his character's motivations switch on such a dime that he's been put into a corner and forced to just like give a pretty bad, it's not really his fault, but it's not a good performance. Jeremy Irons is luckily only in it for a small portion of the movie. Salma Hayek, I don't even know what she's in there, just having fun. I think she showed up, was like, okay, you're gonna get a free trip out of this. You get to hang out with some cats and have a mud bath and have some fun. There are just enormously ridiculous moments. There's a scene where Salma Hayek and Lady Gaga hire some hitmen. That is one of the worst and poorly acted and executed scenes I've seen in a major movie all year. And again, everything about this movie is just lazy. It's a terrible movie to add to the list of terrible movies that Ridley Scott has directed. So, I do not recommend House of Gucci. I'm disappointed because I really thought it was going to be biblically awful to the point where it could be Mystery Science Theater bad. It's not. It's just bad. The Mystery Science Theater moments, like I said, in the final third, Lady Gaga provides some, Al Pacino provides some, and every single time Jared Leto's ridiculous ass is on screen, that's the Mystery Science Theater shit. So, disappointing. I wanted it to be even worse than it is. I wanted it to be worse. But it is shit. It's a terrible movie. So, House of Gucci, shit. Benadetta, featuring a dildo shaped like the Virgin Mary, is a better movie. All right, so that's what's going on. Happy Thanksgiving. Again, the next video that I cut will be about my great friend Joe. So many amazing memories and stories. I want to share them with you. Like my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot. Eat some turkey and have some fun.